So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the binds. You're going to have to bind a few things on your keyboard. So I'll show you where I have them bound. You can bind them wherever you want. Example, to 2, I have SV underscore player underscore funnel underscore into underscore portals 1. I press that and that turns on portal funneling, which helps you fall into portal. So if I fall out of this one, the game will guide me into the next one just a little bit. I've got it turned off, I think. If I turn it on, you can see it guides me a little bit. Then I've got bound. Good. To apostrophe, I've got it to 0. So that's what I want to turn off. There's 1 or 2, let's say there are 2 times where you turn it on in the whole run. But apart from that, you leave it off. You're also going to want to bind save and load. So on Q, I've got save quick, and C, I have load quick. So whenever I press C, the game will save. Whenever I press Q, the game saves. And then, let's say I screw up my run somehow, I just press C, I load back to it. Yeah, and you can set the portal funneling to a toggle. I prefer not to, because sometimes you don't know if you've got it on or not, so I prefer to have 2 separate buttons. And then you're going to want to bind your scroll wheel. I think it's bind plus pull. Bind plus scroll minus scroll, something like that. You can look it up. And you want to bind jump to that, to plus and minus, which is going to help with movement. So that's all the bindings for Glitchless. You don't need very much. So the first thing that I will talk about is the movement. So the normal way of moving is obviously pressing W and moving. This is the slowest method. Just simply jumping is faster. But the best method for moving around within Portal in a glitchless run is bunny hopping, which I am sure you've heard before. So what you're doing is you are running forward and jumping. You can hold W and A and do a like swipe at the start. But for now you can just run forward and jump. And then you release W and then A and D and move your mouse with the movement. So if I'm pressing A, I'm moving left, D, I'm moving right. So I'm not holding forward and I'm just swiping, pressing A and D. It doesn't work going upstairs when you're going up, and you want to use the scroll wheel when jumping. It makes it more efficient. And then for stairs, you want to just spam the scroll wheel as well as holding forward. It's the fastest way. But going down them, obviously you jump like that, bunny hop. That's all of that. So we'll move to chamber 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the standard way, what I would consider the standard for each chamber. And then I'll show you variations. So there are a few sort of harder strategies that not too many people do. And then there are some that are easier if you can't do it, if you can't do the normal way. So you will start in this room. You have to wait here for, I think, 54 seconds or something like that. And then this portal will open. You want to just be pressing up against this panel before it starts. As soon as it opens, GLADOS will say in 3, 2, 1, and the portal opens. You're going to run through and then bunny hop around the corner. It's very simple. So then you take the cube. So the standard way is to go over here, put it on, turn around,
Excellent.
and bunny hop to the left.
Into the chamber lock after
But
completing each
what you
test.
can do
First, however, note the incandescent
is
particle
throw it
field across the exit.
here
This aperture
onto the
science
button
material
and get through like that.
will vaporize any
So to throw the cube,
equipment that
if you want to get it
passes
to go
through it.
further,
For instance,
you can just
the
throw by
aperture
clicking,
science
but it doesn't go very
weighted
far.
storage cube.
So if you swipe your mouse upwards as you throw, like that, it will go a bit further. And if you get it correct, it will land on the button. Okay. Go to chamber 2. Yeah, and you obviously, when you come to lifts, the stairs can often be annoying. So if you're bunny hopping and not pressing W, sometimes if you land on this ledge, it will stop you. So if I'm ever landing here, I just stop bunny hopping and I just press W. Like that. Because sometimes it gets stuck and you can lose a second. So the lift takes you straight to the next chamber. I've made loads for each of the chambers just to make it faster. Okay, so you'll come out the lift, and there is a trigger here, and you're going to have to wait in this room for GLADOS to stop speaking, but you want to hit this trigger, which starts GLADOS speaking to you. So jump out as fast as you can. It doesn't make too much difference as long as you get there pretty fast. Hit the trigger, she'll start talking. You have to wait in the room, and then when she's done, the door will open. I'm going to jump down here. I'll have to reload because the portal changed. Come down here, wait here, and then when you hear the sound of the thing going, you can go through. You want to do 2 bunny hops. Go again. So forward, 2 bunny hops, and then there are a couple things people do. So you're going to land right next to the gun and pick it up. Some people put the portal on the floor, and then what I prefer to do is I come down and then put that portal over there. I'll bunny hop sideways and I'll go to the wall, so I won't have as much speed because I'm not falling. So go like that, and then you can either walk straight into the left, or you can place this portal and go back through the left. I think it's a bit faster if you do the portal, but there is more chance for mistake. Put the portal there and then go through. The reason you don't put it on this inside wall is because the trigger to open the door for the elevator is here. So if you put it here and you go through, then you've never hit the trigger. I have seen some people go through and then walk backwards a step and set it off. Some people prefer to do it like that. I don't. You can do it as you like. So for chamber 3, just load in from the elevator so you can see. You want to bunny hop straight out and then put a portal on this inside wall. It's going to open, point out whilst facing to the left, shoot a portal next to the elevator, and walk around in. Same thing applies to this trigger here. It won't open from the far inside, so you put it here. Walk around and then bunny hop into the elevator. Chamber 4. Bunny hop through. So there's a trigger, I think it's either this line here or this line here to drop the cube. So the best way to do it is you can bunny hop fast, put a portal there, grab the cube and place it, and go through. Bunny hop straight into the end. Or you can just go through, if you're not fast enough, put a portal on the floor, take it through, and that's done. Something that I've been trying to implement, I think more people will, is with this portal here, to just throw it before you get through. Unfortunately, sometimes it does fall off, which is annoying. Yeah, because it can like fall behind the button, which is annoying. You have to be pretty accurate, but I'm looking to get that more consistent. I'm just gonna turn the game volume down. Okay, so chamber 5, I think it's 5. I might be saying the Yeah, we are on 5. Chamber 5, you want to bunny hop straight out of the lift to your right to this wall, put a portal here, and then press up against it whilst it was not open. As soon as it opens, go through, put a portal behind this cube. You can shoot through the cube, so don't worry about that. Instantly turn around and pick it up. So the standard way is to actually throw these cubes from these platforms onto the buttons. Saves a lot of time. It's actually a lot easier than you think. So you want to hold the cube out so it's in front of you, in line with the button. And then when you're in this last square on the platform you're standing on, you want to press E, so you're dropping it instead of throwing it. You just drop it like that and it will fall straight onto the button. As soon as you've done that, go back through this portal and place a portal beneath this cube, which will fall like this. Put it to the left of the cube. If you put it to the right, it often doesn't fall through. And then do the same here. Press E. And then as it lands, fire a portal here and walk through into it. Show you what you do if you can't throw cubes. I'd probably do on behind, grab it, place it here, and then put one beneath you. Do the same here. Put the cube on, bunny hop. So that's if you can't drop it. Then put a portal on the floor, which will fall through here. You don't need to rush into this elevator because it doesn't move up until GLADOS has stopped speaking, so you can screw around for a bit, but it's not important. After she says 3, 2, 1, it starts going up, so be in there by that time. Now it starts moving. Chamber 6. So in Chamber 6 you want to be quite fast. Get out here and then put a portal in the center of the ceiling as close to this dark line. Easiest way is to come behind the portal and then jump through and onto the platform, and you can walk into the end. There's a few more things you can do. If you can't jump, wait for this to go. You can just walk and then crouch a bit slower. But also if you're really fast at bunny hopping, you can get there fast enough. There's a timing with the orb where normally you have to wait for it, so I'll show you. So you have to come here, wait for the orb to go. Ooh, that was weird. that was strange. So you put the portal there, come behind. Oh, what is that? Have I got portal funneling on? I think I have portal funneling on. Turn off. There you go. But if you get there early enough, you see the orb go through when you're standing there. But you can come here at a right angle, and before you see the orb, you can jump, and then you can strafe left onto it. And then obviously you go just straight into the lift. Okay, so Chamber 7, this kind of starts from the elevator. So you want to be looking up. Okay, well, I'll show you first. You're going to put a portal here in the center of the ceiling again, on the dark line. And then you want to jump into this portal when you're around this point on the steps, between the second last and last step. Jump through and then crouch. Okay. That's going to make you fall out of this portal and back into this one. Okay. Pause now. So once you've fallen through, you want to shoot a portal on this wall here, around here, or here. Some people put it here, I prefer to put it here. And so when you fall into the portal down here, you're going to fly out of this and into the left. I don't know if I can do this whilst I'm pausing. So I'll show you whilst you go like this, and you'll go straight to the left. You can, if you're quick and accurate, you can get this portal up here whilst you're jumping out of the elevator, so you can get it like this. And then you can do it in just 3 jumps. I didn't get that. Oh, I did. Yeah, that is Chamber 7. Go on to 8 now. So 8, there's a few ways of doing it. I'll show you the main sort of, I'll get this, I can't really get the ore by the way, can I? Okay, so you're going to want, okay, I'll show you the first way. You jump onto the banister, you can do that by just jumping and then pressing left one, you'll be on top. Just left a tiny bit, so jump and then left. Now you run along the banister and just jump again and crouch, you'll make it to this corner. You want to put a portal in this top right corner here, and I'm going to turn on no clip, sorry. So on the wall there is this sort of cube coming out of the wall. What we're going to try and do is jump out of this portal onto the cube and then strafe around into the elevator. You really want to use scroll when you jump off the cube. So yeah, jump round straight. Don't strafe too early because you'll hit the wall and you'll fall straight down. That's just one way of doing it. It's quite hard at the start to do this. Another way is put a portal here, and I'll show you. The portal won't be open yet.
Please note that we have added a
Put a portal here, and then aim here.
Any contact with the chamber floor
And then do
will
that.
result in an unsatisfactory.
And so a lot of people find that quite hard, so there is an easier strategy.
We have added a consequence for failure.
Get over to this
Any
platform.
contact with the chamber
Instead of putting it
floor
up there,
will
put it
result
up
in an
here in this left
unsatisfactory
corner.
mark on your official testing record,
And so
followed
this
by death. Good luck.
orb receiver, actually you can stand on. It's like around the length of this ball grid here. Wait for that orb to go. And so you can either jump, I prefer to walk, and you walk straight right and crouch, and you'll be standing on top of the orb. So you can run, as I said, around to this last small square. So run, and then in the last small square, jump and strafe left. You do that, and you'll land on the banister
Very
and get in.
impressive. Please note that any appearance of danger is merely
If you
a
can't do
device to
that,
enhance.
then you'll have to do it the intended way, in
Please note
inverted
that
commas.
we have added a
But first you put a
consequence
portal
for
here,
failure. Any
just so you know, I'm
contact
sure you
with the
do.
chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark
And then
on your
portal
official
here,
testing
it'll
record,
open,
followed by
it'll
death.
turn on the
Good luck.
elevator, and you can get on and get into the elevator. I won't explain that anymore. So chamber 9,
Center regrets to inform you
running
that
up
this
forwards,
next
put a
test
portal
is
here in this left
impossible.
corner.
Make no attempt to solve
Then you
it.
want to do something called a portal peak. So a portal, I'll show you. When you fire a portal, the portal actually travels through the air and takes time to get there. So you can see from the time that I fire the gun and when this portal disappears, it's not instantaneous. It's a little bit afterwards. So you can actually travel through this portal as you fire one. So if I fire one, walk through that, then I've moved basically, yeah? So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to do a portal peak. So you're going to put one behind the cube and walk through, and now we have the cube. Put a portal here,
Once again, the
grab the
Enrichment
cube,
Center offers
and then
its most
you can
sincere
either
apologies
jump
on the
through,
occasion
put it on the
fantastic.
button,
You
and go through to
remain
the elevator.
resolute and resourceful.
Or
Your apologies on
you can
the
actually throw the
occasion of
cube
this unsolvable test environment.
like that, which is it's a lot faster, saves a bit of time. If you can't do this portal peak,
The Enrichment Center
which you should be able to because it's really not very
inform
hard,
us that this next
like
test
that.
is impossible.
You just fire
No
and press
attempt to
left
solve it.
at the same time. Standing here, get yourself really in the portal if it's that hard. Fire and then press left, like that. But if you can't do that, then run straight over to the Run straight over to the cube, put a portal beneath it, and then go through with it, like that, and then grab it, and then you're in the same position as before, like that. That's chamber 9. Chamber 10, so this is gonna take portal peeking again, running up through, and put a portal on the wall here, and then peek through the portal so you can see the orange side. Now on this floor, this bit's tricky because there's a timing. I'll make a save, so You're going to fire the portal and then press backward. But you don't want to press backwards instantly. If you press backwards too fast, you'll just do a portal peak like before, and now you've left. You've got nowhere to go. So you want to press backwards as the portal is landing on that floor. So you're going to walk through this orange portal and out of this blue one. So I'm going to leave it a second before I press back. And I'll peek straight back here. Be careful here. I strafe left, so I come here. I have fallen back through this portal before, so be careful of that. Jump through. It sounds stupid, but it's actually really easy to get caught in these doors and fall back in. Bunny hop here, through here, and look upwards. This panel that comes out is a look trigger, so you have to look at it before it comes out. So look upwards, come down here, and then this is when I like portal funneling on, so I'll turn it on. You put a portal up here, and then just take a step in. If you've got portal funneling on, it will just take you away, go to the elevator. I didn't press anything there after I jumped through. Now a little thing I like to do is make a save. I think it's forward. Yeah, so if I press forward, I actually fly closer to the elevator. Saves a little bit of time. Not too much. So as you're just going in, as you're just entering the portal, maybe a few meters before, you press forward and you'll land closer to the elevator. It saves time. Chamber 11. Put a portal to the right when you come out. Put a portal up here. And then I'm going to have to be quick with this. So just follow what I do, basically. Put a portal down here, portal up here, and then run and jump through this one and crouch onto this platform. Doing that triggers this button to come up. The button opens this, and the easiest way is to press the button, put a blue one there, and then jump into an orange one there. That's the easiest way, but there are faster ways. So I'll show you another way of doing it. Put it up here, do this, and then stand on where the button's going to come up. Press it, blue, and then orange here. So the button picks you up. But if you want to be really fast, you can jump down into the goo with the button and press it down there. So I go down like this, press it now, and that saves time. So when you come out of this portal, we're going to pretend we've just fallen through and I'm coming into this room. There's a few things you can do. What I like to do is put a portal here, a blue one there, then an orange one beneath me. So blue one there, orange one. I put that too high. Blue one there, orange one there, and I fly to the elevator. I like to do that. But a lot of people, they like to just put a portal next to the elevator and then another one beneath them and walk in. That's what most people like to do. But you can also just walk or jump into the elevator. It doesn't save too much time, but it is a small save. So chamber 12, bunny hop through here. Put a portal as close to the top of this panel as you can. It doesn't need to be in the right. I like to put it in the right, but it doesn't matter. And then you want to run forward, jump, strafe left, and then shoot an orange beneath you. If you get it right, you'll fly straight up to this, which is skipping this platform. Okay. What's quite important about it is the angle that you shoot the orange at. So what you want to do is you want to fly into the top half of the orange, not the bottom half. I'll go into the bottom half now, so if I shoot it too far in front of me, that will happen. But if I shoot it quite below me, then I'll make it. But if you shoot it too far below you, so if I look straight down, I'm on the wrong platform. If I look straight down, you'll hit the roof, or you might not even get in like I did then. So you'll hit the top of the portal and you won't make it. So it's something that, yeah, that will happen if you look straight down. So that's something that you'll get used to. If you can't do that, you can just put the portal in and jump in, make it to this platform, which is fine, and then you just re-portal up again, and you'll get to this platform again. So it's kind of a may as well tactic strategy. You may as well do this because even if you don't get it, you're not really losing time. But what I like to do is like a safety is when I go through this orange portal, I will shoot a blue one here just for safety, and you'll see why. So if I jump through, then I put one there, but let's say I didn't get onto this platform, I failed and I landed down here. Then what I can do is, instead of having to portal fling all again, let's say I hit it and I came back down here and I was screwed, I can portal right here. Okay. So as soon as you have come out this blue one, you need to look at this center panel. You saw it come open before. I'll reload the thing. Again, that's a look trigger. The earlier you look at that, then the faster you can get on with the chamber. So you'll see when I go through, I look at it when I'm coming through. After you've looked at this, you want to look at this dispenser to drop. That's also a look trigger. That will drop the cube. You want to put a blue one here. Jump all the way back down. I like to strafe left a bit because it puts me towards the cube. Grab the cube, put it on the button, and then fling again, and you're by the elevator. There was something else I was going to say with that. So up here. Oh yeah, I'll reload. So if you jump to you can jump early. I'll show you what I mean. So when you're doing this and you look at this and this, I can't put a portal on this yet because it's still moving. But you can jump before you shoot the portal. But the earliest you can jump is when the panel stops moving, and I'll show you why. When it stops, I jump, it turns blue, and I can do it. That will save a lot of time. Then another strategy, this is really rare, so I've only seen it in a few runs, is you can actually throw this cube all the way to that button. It's really hard in glitchless because you can't do a super throw, which is considered a glitch. It's a throw where you press throw and use it at the same time, and it flies a lot farther, as you can see. That's a super throw. So what you want to do, I'll just quickly teach you it, is I like to put the cube into the floor, and then just as it drops off the ledge, like that, I flick my mouse up and throw it, and then you run for the door to try and get through. This is like a really hard strategy, so I'm not going to try anymore and waste any time. But you can try and do that on your failed runs to try and make time up. It means you don't have to refling. So chamber 13, so I started just doing that. Bunny hop out of here, or just jump and put a portal past this blue line. Jump in front of the portal and put an orange behind the cube.
This next test could take a very
Pick up the cube, put it on the button, and then whichever color you have here, I have orange. You want to put that same color on this white square you see here. That's going to be above this button. Now we have the button beneath us. Pick up the cube and drop through. I'll make a save here because there's a few different ways you can do this. You can either put the button, the cube there, jump down to this button, watch out for the orb, open the door, put a blue there, and then you can either put a orange here or on the wall. I prefer to do it in the wall like that, and then you're in the end. But if you want to save time, you can throw the cube. So you just fling it like that. Oh, threw it too far. And it should land on the thing. And it saves a bit of time. Quite a lot of time, actually.
Test protocol,
I'd recommend doing it. It's not actually too hard. You want to do a small flick quite low as you're running forwards. Like that. Even if it bounces off, you can still get a portal in here before it comes off.
As part of a previously made...
Okay. I'll actually load 13 to go into 14, if that... Because 14 really starts in the elevator.
As part of a previously
So
made
when you're finished with 13,
protocol, we can no longer
walk
lie
up
to you
against the
when
elevator
testing is
and
over.
keep
You
holding
will
W.
leave.
Obviously you don't have to do it this early. You have to do it after the load, which will come up in a second. So you want to look upwards and hold forwards. That means you instantly pop through, well, you can walk through anyway, but it means you're instantly here. You put a blue portal up here. So people often forget that chamber 14 starts right here in the elevator, and they run out and they lose a bit of time. So put a blue portal here while still in the elevator, and then an orange portal. I like to put it so there are these panels here, and there's the last line on the edge. I like to put my orange, I like to aim in between these last two lines, around there, a bit towards the last line. It's not too specific, but that's where I like to put it. You can't put it too far or too close. And then you want to run and jump off the step into the orange portal. Like this. And crouch, sorry. Run through, crouch. And then you'll fall through the portal like that. You'll keep falling, but you're not going to fall more than once. As you're falling to go into the next portal down here, you're going to shoot a blue here in front of the elevator. And you'll see what happens.
Intending to handle high-energy gamma-leaking portal technology must be informed that they may be informed of applicable regulatory compliance
Not very
issues.
good, apparently.
No further compliance information is required or will be provided, and you are an excellent test subject.
And you can fling up here. That's... a lot of people say it's a bit tricky at the start. If you fail it, or if you can't do it, you can put a... we'll just say a blue. You can obviously change around the order of the portals. But we'll put a blue there, put an orange beneath you, and then put another blue beneath you. And then you can fling up onto the platform. So, this whole chamber, you basically skip. Chamber 15, this is when it starts getting fun, I think. Just straight out of the elevator, shoot a portal in this corner, and then a portal around this line a bit higher, if you want. The higher the safer, but the lower the quicker. So you fire it, walk through, put a blue here, and then an orange beneath you. So this blue, orange, and you'll fly through into the next one. Once you're here, I'll restart. As you're flying through the air,
the enrichment center is committed to the
put a blue there as you're flying, just to save time. And then
keep
keep holding crouch and put an orange beneath you. And then as soon as you go through the orange, undo your crouch. Okay, so I'll show you what it's like if I don't crouch, or if I don't release crouch. If I go like this, then I fall through and I go a bit further, and it's a bit harder to do. But if you hold crouch and then release it, I didn't do too well then, and hold backwards, sorry, I've got to say hold backwards. You hold backwards as you fall through, not now, but when you press the portal, hold backwards, release crouch, you'll stop straight where you are. Then want to put an orange portal, so you can see this doorway here, in the central part above it, an orange portal. I'm going to walk back through the blue, and then fire a blue portal where the orb lands. Run through this with the orb, and then put a blue and an orange there. So I'll just re-get this orb through. As soon as it goes through, jump. Okay, I missed it, but come back. And then it opens the orb catcher, put a blue there, and then do the crouch thing again. And then as soon as you go through, turn right, put an orange portal up here, and then you want to run through this blue portal, put a blue portal on this floor, and then an orange one beneath you, all whilst holding forwards. You want to put the blue portal more towards the glass, you can see. That makes it easier, so you don't have to be holding forwards as you're going through the portal, and that will fling you over this. Again, some people think this is difficult. You can do the intended strat, where you put the blue portal up there, and then drop through like this, then put another orange beneath you. I went too far. But I have a faster way, which I think is just as easy. If you run and jump, and then put an orange portal beneath you, and then fall into the bottom half, so you put the orange portal quite far in front of you, you actually still make it far enough to go back in, if I can get it right. I didn't go through the bottom half then. I'll try and show you. At least I used to think this was easy. I went in the top half again. Like that. Anyway, that was my backup strat. I don't often fail it anymore, but that's what I did. So I haven't done that in a while. But, so once you're in here, you're going to have landed here. You want to put a blue portal anywhere on this back wall in this room. And then come over to this wall and put an orange. And then crouch into the orange portal. Okay. So if you're on the blue side here, you want to put an orange in this bottom left corner and hold left as you do it. Holding left means you won't get chucked out of the portal and into the go. You then want to go through the blue portal and then do a blue portal on the left side of this wall. You can do it anywhere really, but the left is easier. And now hold right. That means I won't fall through again. Now you're in the last room, and we're going to fling up to this platform here. So we're going to press forward, and then when my crosshair lights up, we're going to put a blue in front of the elevator, and then an orange beneath us. And we'll fling up to the platform. So we go like this, and then you just... Oh, my camera went all weird then. I will get back to doing that correctly. It goes like this. What is that portal now? I think it's like that. Okay. So we're like this. Blue there, orange there, and then strafe up to the elevator. So there are easier ways of doing all of that. That is I'd still call it the standard. I'll quickly run through the stage again so you can see it at full pace. If you hold back too much, you will fall back through. If you go fast enough, you can catch the first cycle of the orb. So it saves a lot of time if you do that. Okay, so here, if you don't want to do this crouching thing where I'll make a save, where I do this and then this, because some people think it's difficult, but it really isn't. It just looks kind of scary. But if you don't want to do that, you can just do portal peaks. So you just peek like this. So if you're on the blue side, put a blue there and then run through the portal like that. Then turn right, crouch, put a blue again, and then run back through. It's just a little bit slower, and then you can do the same here. But if you don't want to do that last fling, it is kind of hard. Like this. Let's say you just get into this room. I'll reload, because let's say you don't want to do that fling that I was doing. You just want to portal peek like this, and then portal peek to the back wall. You just get into the room. You can do the same fling that we did in 14. So you put a blue there, orange beneath you, blue beneath you, then up to the left. So that's a much easier way of doing 15, and then run into the elevator, obviously. Chamber 16, Jump out into here, and you're gonna have to wait in this room for a small while as she speaks.
Chamber for this testing sequence is currently unavailable. It has been replaced with a live fire course designed for military androids. The Enrichment Center apologizes for the inconvenience and wishes you the best of luck.
When the door opens, you can run out, grab the turret, check it out the way if you want. Put a blue portal on the back wall there, then an orange portal here, then an orange portal in this wall. And now this is where it splits up in what you can do. First I'll show you the easier method. So you come here, put a portal on the X, and then the opposite portal beneath this cube whilst you're adjacent to it, and then grab this one. Put this one there, put the blue portal above that one, and then drop this cube on it. You can then come through here, put a portal behind these two turrets, come behind them, and then put a portal on that wall. Okay, so from here I will show you what the other method could have been. I'll show you a harder method for the start as well later. So the other method is we had a portal here, and we had a portal there. So we just come out here. You place a blue portal as far to the right as you can on the floor here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to run through, put a portal on this panel, a blue one, and then run through it like this. These turrets will be alive, so they'll be able to kill you in that time. Not in that time, but if you're not fast, you will die. And then from here, you portal peek blues like this. You portal peek the blue there. The turret gets away. So blue there, if I take less time, that turret won't shoot me. The blue there. And then you're here for those turrets. I'll show you the harder beginning now. So you can. Oh, where's my last save? Yeah. Okay, so you put a blue portal here, and then as it opens, you fire an orange here, turn around, blue here, turn around, orange through this crack, blue, orange, and then you can go from here. And I'll show you it with the turrets. Okay, so now we're in this position where we've just got into this room. There are 3 turrets that we need to destroy. The first one you're going to destroy, I'll show you on the room. Show you from here. So we're going to come through this portal here. First one we're going to destroy is this turret here by shooting this camera that will fall onto it. We're then going to shoot a portal below this turret and then pick up this one. So if I come over to here, where we would be, you run through, I'll wait for the turrets to deactivate. Okay, they're asleep now. So go through, camera, that one, and now I'm holding this one. Okay. You can either throw or just place this turret there. I prefer to throw it. Then put a blue portal on that wall. If it falls off, it's fine, you got the blue portal there. Now put an orange here, and then when you go through, you're going to shoot an orange on this wall. Yeah. And then you're by the elevator.
The Enrichment Center once again reminds you that Android Hell.
There are easier ways of doing it. You can put it here. Sometimes that turret can be a bit of a bitch. So if you place the turret there, you can put a blue behind this one. So you don't have to deal with this guy. And then you can portal to the end.
Android. The enrichments.
Bunny hop to the end of the corridor as fast as you can to hit a trigger to get her to start speaking. Wait below the dispenser, and then grab the cube as fast as you can. Bunny hop through here and place, well, I'd like to throw the cube like this into this corner. It doesn't need to be right in the corner. Jump onto the cube. You don't need to crouch. then jump, then crouch, then grab the cube and strafe over to the right. So like this. You don't have to do it as fancy like as that, but it's just fast. You can just jump up here, then pick it up. But if you're trying to save small amounts of time, then you want to pick it up as you're jumping. So yeah, you do again here in this corner, and then you're going to go through here. So there's an orb that's going to have the same timing every time you do 17. So I'm going to make a save and then show you. You have a few options with this orb. Option 1, the one I do, is if you do it fast enough, you can get there before the cube, before the orb. If you are too slow, you can do one or two things. Wait for it to go by, or you can trap it like that. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but a lot of people do. But that's more for inbounds. It's to do with aviating, but we won't go into that. So that last one's unnecessary. So when walking through corridors, you've got this wall, and you can't really bunny hop because of the walls. You can a little bit. But the fastest way to walk is to hold W and D into this right wall, and then look at your angle as sort of 45 degrees this way. Or no, not 45 degrees, a bit more like around here. And you're sort of leaning against the wall, and that will make you go faster. You then come round here, and then do the same thing backwards. Now you're pressing S and D down this corridor. Okay. Come to this room, and then you're going to jump and throw your cube as far as you can to the right. It just saves a bit of time if you can get it quite far, because we're going to need that later. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot a blue portal. Pretend I've thrown that over there. A blue portal behind this. There's two ways of doing that. You can jump down and do it like that, or you can do it in the air. Yes. I like to do it in the air. It saves a bit of time. Come over to this wall, make a save. That's an important save because this can go wrong. You're going to shoot the orange portal and then grab the camera. Like that. So after a short gap after you fired the orange, press E and pick up the camera. Walk backwards and bunny hop this way. I like to make a lot of saves during this, because if the camera ever falls over, you have to restart. Put the camera on the floor on this vertical line. Okay, and I like to make another save there. Go back and grab the cube. You're going to walk forwards with the cube above the camera, lower it down onto the camera, and release. That almost fell. That did fall. That's why you make a lot of saves. And then press up against it. That's what I like to do to stop it from falling. You then jump onto this little ledge, jump again, and hold crouch onto the top of the cube, and then jump, crouch onto this platform, and then don't stop crouching because we're going to pick up the cube again to save a bit of time. I stopped crouching because I was a hypocrite. I'll show you. If you stop crouching, it just makes it a little bit faster because you can pick up the cube as you're jumping up. This, like that. That bit's all a bit fiddly, and then that was crazy. It's a bit fiddly and annoying, but it's, if you can't do it, it loses you so much time because you basically have to do this whole puzzle where you lift all of these elevators up and then you jump across. It's a big effort if you can't do this, so it's worth learning. Come through here, spam the scroll button up the stairs like I said, and then place it on the button.
The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck.
Press the button, go back to the cube, spam the scroll wheel, throw the cube into the incinerator as fast as you can, and then bunny hop into the elevator. And that's chamber 17 done. Okay, so chamber 18. First thing you want to do is fire a blue portal, or it could be orange, and you can do the opposite of me, but fire a blue portal on this wall. Further to the right is better. Still possible over here, but further to the right will make it easier. Then an orange on this wall. Peek through, and then put a blue portal on this triangle segment you see here. And then you want to run back through the blue portal before this one lands. There's a portal peak. Okay, so the fastest way to do it is then to put the orange portal beneath you. I'll put it in front of me for now. Fall through, turn, and then you want to place a blue portal on this platform, and then an orange portal beneath you. Your blue portal wants to be as far to the left as possible. Once you fall through the orange portal, you're going to strafe right up onto a platform that's up there. Okay, so I'll fall through, blue portal, orange portal, and then you want to strafe up here. I'll go back and show you how to do it easier. So if you can't do that, then just drop through, put a blue up there, orange down here, blue up there, orange down here, and then orange beneath you again. That's if you can't do it. It loses quite a bit of time, but it's much easier. Once you're here, you place a blue portal next to the door. Press the button, make a save here. Okay, we're gonna use another camera trick here. Walk around in a U so that you're sort of walking towards the camera. You want to be quite fast because these turrets will shoot you. You put an orange behind the camera and then grab it as it's falling. And then jump through the portal. The reason that you go in a U is so that you can grab the camera from head on. So that it's in this position. So once you've got the camera, you want to come up to the door, make a save, and keep walking forwards until the camera goes up at an angle at the door, like it did just then, and then let go of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to open the door, the camera's going to block the door open, and we can get through. Okay. Once you've done that, run backwards, put a blue up there, and an orange beneath you. Step onto the button, put a blue here, and step off. Yeah, I'll make a save. Jump down here, ooh, and get through. Shoot a blue, orange, and you're through. That's the only way you can really do that, or else you have to do a whole puzzle just like in 17. Okay, so this is the second point in which you want portal funneling on. So you turn it back on. Put a blue here, and an orange. Okay. You can do this the normal way, in which you just keep alternating portal colors, which is fine. It's quite hard to do a faster way. But what we can do is we can skip a couple of these platforms if we have good timing. Okay, so for the first one, we're just jumping through like normal, and then we're going to come up here and make a save, and we're going to look at this cross. This is what I like to look at, and then we're going to shoot. I don't know if I can see it. Okay, there's a camera that's down here. When the camera comes into your crosshair, you fire. And hopefully, you'll be... What did I just do? What did I just do? I did something very wrong just then. Oh, I didn't fire a portal, don't worry. So you come through, fire an orange in this corner, look at this, then hopefully you can get flinged or flung. I need to make a save to show you. It's quite hard, it's a small timing. Let me get out of this. And it can lose you time if you screw it up. So don't try it if you're new, I'd say. So put an orange here, make a save, orange. And there, see I can shoot up onto this platform. I skipped that one. Okay. Once you've skipped that one and you're there, I'll show you what you can do. So there's another skip you can do. It's quite hard to explain this, really. So I'm not going to do this one. I'll just get to the platform I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, so I've got an orange there. You're going to shoot a portal onto the floor next to you that's the same color as the portal you're going into. But you have to have a very shallow angle or else you won't go. And hopefully that should fling you. It's called a portal boost, by the way. So go like this. And if I got it, I'd be able to see up to this platform. I unfortunately missed it, so you can just fling to the end. You know, I'm not going to be bothered to actually get that because I'm wasting a bit of time. So once you come up here, GLADOS has to finish speaking again, so you don't need to get into the portal. You can screw about a bit. You can jump down here or whatever, and then get back up or whatever. But that's not important. So chamber 19, as soon as the door opens, you put a blue portal on the furthest point of the wall, on the left. Run forward and jump into an orange one. It just saves a bit of time. You can bunny hop around, but that's a bit quicker. Put a blue portal, I like to put it quite low to the right of this platform. Blue portal there, and then an orange portal here. Now we're going to do a series of portal peaks. We're going to put a blue portal on 3 walls, and then run through. So we put a blue portal there, and we run through. Peek back through, and then put another blue portal. And then again, you want to do it on this dark line here. Now you're here, and also quite low. I'll show you again. Putting a blue portal on the end wall, blue portal on the end wall, and then quite low on this dark line. Not too low, or else you'll be in the goo. So around here. That means you can see the escape.
Congratulations.
Come through again, do one last portal peek, and we're at the end. Once you come through here, put a portal up here. I like to put it on this line. Then put a portal beneath you again. You land here. Put a blue portal here. Now there's 2 things you can do here. You can either jump down and get through. How do I get back? Here. You can either jump down like that, or you can put the blue portal there and then come to this wall. I prefer to jump down, but you can get that wrong a little bit. Open this door and put a blue portal there and an orange one next to you and walk through. So I have seen some people put the blue portal up here and then jump over that railing. I'm not quite sure why, but some people do that. Okay. So now you're here, you put an orange portal on this far wall, open the door, and then shoot a blue portal through the fan. You want to shoot as far away from the center of the fan, because it can hit there, it hit the fan there. This is, you can time it, but it's pretty much luck as to whether the portal gets hit by the fan. So I normally just take 2 shots anyway, like that. Once you're here, you want to go through and put an orange portal in this little rectangle, the wall. Go through, and then shoot a blue portal in this tiny wall you can see above the tube. Go through, and then jump into this tube here, going now. Once you're in the tube, you can actually still bunny hop. I see everyone doing it. It seems like it saves time, but I'm not sure. When you start going upwards, what I like to do is look back the way I was coming and hold forward. Bunny up again. Okay, here, there's like a small, well, it's not too small, but there's a circle we need to fall into. You want to stay quite central, so position yourself so you don't hit the side like I did there. That can lose some time. Bunny hop through here, stand on the left side of the button, and then shoot a portal at this wall facing that way, and then jump into the orange one. You don't have to do that, but again, it's a small little time save where you fling yourself forwards. You can obviously just put it on the far wall, and then just walk it and turn right. Come down here and put a blue portal beneath you, and then an orange portal straight ahead of you, far as you can. Pull through, and then spam jump as you're trying to get through here. Now we're going to do a small little shot where we're going to hit a blue portal on that wall over there. There's a few positions, well there's 2 positions you can be to get this shot. What I like to do is come down here and into this corner where I can't move anymore. I then face it, jump, and then tap A really quickly. The less you tap A, the easier the shot's going to be. You can already see it there, but I don't even have to jump actually. But then you jump, and then fire a portal at that corner. The blue one. The other one, I don't use this one, so I don't know it too well, but it's around here. Yeah, I've got it there. If you come here, you can also do the shot. Crouch, I like to replace this orange portal, because you have to get in here, then turn around, but if you replace it whilst facing this way, you don't have to turn around. Stand up, fire a blue portal in front of you, then turn around, and then we're going to jump onto this platform. So we're going to jump and shoot an orange portal here and strafe right, so like this. If you don't shoot the orange portal, you won't make it up. It really doesn't matter too much if you don't get that. You will just fall down here and then you can just walk through again. But it's a small time save again. Right, on to the next section. So here, we're just going to bunny hop through and put a blue portal on the wall above us. You can actually put it up here as well, but I prefer it up here. And then an orange portal on the wall. And we're going to do a portal peek. So, peeking through an orange. This wouldn't normally be here because I'd be faster. Peek through and put a blue there. Okay, so there are a few ways to do this. First, I'll show you the easiest way. So you come through and bunny hop your way down here. Put a blue portal up on this wall. Stand on the piston. Put an orange beneath you. Turn around. An orange and fling here. And then run to the left. Put a blue here. Orange here. And now you're here. Okay. I'm going to go back and do all of that again in a harder route. So you want to be really quick if you want to do it this way. So as soon as you enter this room, you trigger the pistons, and we're trying to get the first piston really early. So if you're fast, you come through here. Actually, I won't try and get it this time. You put a blue portal on this platform instead of coming round like this before. Put a blue here. Get on the piston if you've made it fast enough to get it in the first cycle, which I'll show you in a sec. Get on the piston, shoot an orange, turn around. Okay. Now look down and shoot a blue portal as soon as you can onto this platform here, and then press crouch straight away, like that. That will pop you up in the air, and now we need to shoot an orange portal up here. You'd normally get it in the air, but because I paused, you then do that and then fall through here. Put a blue portal against this green beam in the bottom left, there, and then readjust your orange one. Now you're going to peek into the right side of the portal, peek out a little bit, and then you can see this little shot here between the pistons. Again, you're doing a portal peek, so you're firing a blue one and then jumping back. Now we're here like we were before, these pistons. I'm going to do all of that faster so you can see what I mean with the first piston and stuff. So I'm going to try and get the first piston. Blue there. Oh, I actually missed it. And I killed myself. How am I killing myself? I'm not standing in the center of my orange portal. Man, this is... like that. And then do it all like this. And then we're here. Okay. Then once you're here, fire an orange portal on the left side of these pistons. And now we're going to do a series of portal peaks again, where we're going to fire orange portals. So we're going to shoot one. You can shoot it here. A lot of people shoot it here to make the next shot easier. I don't mind doing it here. I don't think it's too bad. I'll show you the easier one for now. And then peek back through. And then you want to hit this little wall here. If you do what I said earlier, the one that I don't think is too hard, it ends up here. And as you can see, the wall's a little smaller, but it's not too bad. Portal peek again. Crouch here, well, you can either jump down here and shoot a blue portal on the top of the wall, or you can stay on the floor here and crouch and shoot the blue there. Put a orange on the floor in front of you and just walk into it, and strafe right, and then do 2 bunny hops. Do 2 bunny hops, and then a blue one up here above this piston, and then jump off of here into the wall. And then bunny hop over this banister. Okay. You want to jump onto these pistons. Okay. There's a few things you can do. Fire a blue one there, and then jump off the pistons, hold backwards, and shoot an orange one beneath you. That means you'll hit the floor instantly, so you don't fly all the way up there. These things wouldn't normally spawn, but I'm taking my time, so they are going to. Once you've done that, you can do it like that, or you can just run over. I like to put the portal, okay, the orange portal beneath you. Now walk up and press yourself against this door, and for some reason, I'm not sure why, Valve didn't know what they were doing. This bottom door will just open for no reason. An orange portal on, I forget about all of the other turrets. Come through, portal, touch it, orange there. Walk through here, and there's a roof above you. Shoot a blue up there, and then go back in the orange. You want to land on that, on that tube really. You can move this. Camera a bit weird then. You can move this if you want, but it's really not going to kill you if you're fast enough. It takes quite a while, so you land on like that. Again, we have a few ways of doing this. I'll show you the more standard way, the easier way. Put a blue portal in the top left here. Okay. Come through here and save, because if you knock this turret over, you can't do the next. You want to jump through the far right corner of that hole. Don't knock the turret over. And place an orange in this corner. And then when this door opens, as soon as it does, you can fire a portal. You're firing a blue portal, jumping through the orange before the portal hits the floor, a bit like a portal peak. Fire blue, and then an orange beneath you on the floor. Okay. And that will fling you up to this platform. And come through here, and then when you're here, put a blue portal behind the turret. Come through even more, and then put an orange here, pick up the turret, and then place it here. Okay. I'm now going to go backwards, because there's another strategy that you can do here. I'll try and show you. I just got to quickly run through this all again. Need to take a second. Okay, so the second strategy, instead of putting the blue portal up in the top left, you want to place it on this line down there. Same thing, make a save here so that you don't knock. You can always reload if you knock that over. Put an orange portal here. Put portal funneling on, walk right up to the end of the orange portal, and then put your cursor so that the bottom, right, the cursor disappears. But you see there's 5 white dots in the cursor. Put the bottom dot in the middle with this line here against the floor, the bottom white dot. Fire a blue portal, move right, put an orange portal beneath you. I'll do that first. Okay, I'll make a save. Okay, so this is quite a lot. So blue portal, orange portal, like that. Okay. When you fire the orange portal, you want to turn 90 degrees to your right, and I'll show you why. Blue portal, orange portal. See how I turned 90 degrees? That just means I'm facing the right way. And I'm going to fly up, and I'm going to see this little room here. We're going to fire an orange portal against this wall, like that. Quite hard to explain all of this because it's quite fast. So you're going blue, orange, 90 degrees, orange portal here. Then you're going to turn and put a blue portal behind the turret. So it's all quite fast paced. I'll try and do it now. So blue, orange, 90 degrees, like that. Okay, it's all quite fast. But it's much faster than the other method. You can now place the orange portal here and pick up the turret, and again we're in the same position as before. You place the turret here. You're now going to try and be quite fast. You're going to run through here, open the door, and let the turret shoot the window. It might not have shot the second one, so let it shoot that one as well. Put a blue portal here, and then an orange portal against this wall. And then let the turret fire at you, open this door, put an orange there, and it'll break the glass. When the glass breaks, you'll have more time if you do it fast. Put a blue portal in this top corner here, and then jump into the bottom half of a orange portal, and you're going to fling up into this box thing, a vent, I guess, like that, and you got to strafe left into it. Okay, there's another way of doing it. This is kind of hard for some new people, so if you can't do that, you can come back here. So when you're in this room, you can just pick up a chair, and then you can use the chair to climb up. I don't think I've ever done this, so I think you get the chair facing this way, put it against the wall, and jump up. No. Don't put it against the wall, because you want to put it just in front of the wall like that. Save. Jump on the seat of the chair, then the top of the chair, and then into here. So that's the easier way of doing it. So once got up there, I'll do it again. Like this. You want to bunny hop, and then shoot. As you're at the apex of your jump, shoot a blue portal at the bottom of this fan. Sometimes it can take quite a few shots, but the most accurate place to shoot it is here, just to the left and the bottom of this pole. That. Get a blue one there, bunny hop back, and then put an orange portal here. Peek through and do a portal peek with a blue portal around here, like that. And then shoot another blue portal and do another portal peek, where it comes into shadow here. So there's one shadow, and then the second shadow, like that. And then walk through, and we're in the very last stage of the speedrun. As soon as you've loaded, put an orange portal on this wall, walk backwards, and then put a blue portal against this wall. Walk back through the orange, and then put a blue portal. So there are a few walls and places you can put portals in here. But where you want to is this top wall over there, quite far away. So you'll know if it's this one because it'll be so close. Put a portal all the way up there, and then an orange here. Okay, so again, there are a few things you can do. I'll show you the easier method first. So we're going to run out of this portal, and then shoot a blue one at, I'll do no clip, a blue one here. If you shoot at the bottom half, it won't work. It will be flat. You'll see why. If you shoot the top half, like this, portal will be on an angle, because this thing is going to open, and this is preemptively opened. I think there's like a hitbox or something. So, we just went out, fired that portal, then we're going to fall. I'll reload. So you fire in the top half, and then fall into a orange one beneath you. Blue, orange, then you put a blue there. Oh yeah, you gotta hold backwards. I don't do this strategy. So, blue, orange, blue. I can't remember which way you have to hold to make sure you don't fly too far. But I think it's backwards. Oh. No, that didn't work. I'll try forwards. Yeah, there you go. And put a blue there, and then another orange. Okay. Don't want to hit that light. But what we're trying to do is fling up to the railing above me. You want to fling up to there. It's not actually that difficult. With a small amount of practice, you'll be able to do it. Oh, I know exactly what I'm missing out. In this strategy, you're supposed to jump, and I'm not jumping, so... So jump when you leave this portal. Like that. Put an orange there, blue there, orange beneath you, and fling straight up onto this railing. Okay. When you're on the railing, just jump through. Bunny hopping's a little difficult because of the rails, but you can do it. And then open this door. Okay. Now I'll show you the other strategy, which will get us to the same place. So this strategy is a little difficult, but it saves a lot of time. So this time we're going to walk, put the blue portal in the same place, and then strafe right into an orange one. Blue, strafe, then into an orange, like this. Okay. When you're going through the orange, you need to be pressing D, so right. You need to be holding right as you enter it. This is going to make you come out to the right, like this, so that you can see the small room there. You can then fire a blue portal into that room, like this, hopefully. I think I got it. And then you can walk through. You want to try and get into the wall as high as possible. That saves time. So like that, I got him right at the top of the wall, which saves a bit of time. Then we open the door. This is where we were before. Once we're here, we put a blue portal on this small white bit of wall. Don't put it on the dark bit, because that's facing the wrong way. On the white bit here, and then an orange here. Come through, still looking forwards, and then put an orange on this white bit. There. Now you can turn around and go into this. You don't have to do those portals, but they do save a bit of time. You can just run through like this. But those portals do save quite a bit of time. Once you're here, I put my cursor down until I can fire. And place a blue, run, jump into an orange, and then you'll get flung straight to GLADOS.
Was it worth it?
So once you're here, you want to put a blue portal up here, above this, and then an orange, and fall on top. Come to the edge of the circle, and then press left until you fall off, and then instantly hold right. And then you'll get on this small ledge by the button. Once you're here, put a blue portal above the construction thing, and then an orange portal right here. Okay.
4
press the button. There's I have a surprise for you. Or when she says deploying surprise in 5, press the button. The core will fall straight through the orange, out of the blue, and into the dispenser. Okay. There you go. She gets hit. Now put a blue portal in this corner here.
Did you just set that aperture science thing? We don't know what it does.
Once you're here, I'm gonna shoot an orange portal right next to this circle. Don't try and shoot it right here, because it can often make the orange portal warp off to different places. Shoot it around here, like this, to the left, and it will land right next to it. If I try and shoot it right next to it, it can often go off in strange places like that.
Good news. I figured out what that thing
Now we have to do a minute or two of waiting,
It was a morality
around 30 seconds I think.
installed after I flooded
Stand on the left side of this portal, it saves a bit of time,
to make me stop
because the
flooding
turret is going to come up
with a
and
deadly neurotoxin.
shoot you,
So
so
get
the further left you are,
while I warm up
whilst
the
facing this way,
neurotoxin emitters.
the earlier the turret will shoot,
That core
because it will
maintenance
scan to the left
responsibilities.
over
I
here,
can't shut
like
off
that.
The turret defenses. Oh well. If you want my advice, you
Okay, so there are a few things you can actually do. I've made a save. I'll show you the easiest way first.
should just lie down.
So once it goes through, put a blue there and an orange. Take this core out, put it next to the dispenser, put a blue on this line, walk back through the orange, press the button, put a blue above the hole, and then an orange beneath the core. Another thing you can do is you can actually put a blue there, fling through, press the button, pick up the orb, and then put it in time. That's a little bit faster. And there's basically an equivalent for each of the cores. Oh shit. Then repeat the same thing, put the portal here, and she'll fire at you again. When this one goes through, we're going to get up onto this platform, so you put a blue up here, and then jump into an orange. Once you've got this one, I like to jump down here and drop it. Again, there's two options. You want it around here. You can either jump through, press the button like that, and put the core in, or you can just place it there, come through, do that, and then depending on where it is, you can shoot the core in. Again, you rinse and repeat, come back to this spot, put the orange portal there, shoot her again, and now what I like to do is shoot the portal, put the bottom of the orange bit of the cursor in line with this small line here to the left of the light. So the cursor is going to be around here. And as soon as it hits, you can jump into an orange one whilst running forward, and you'll grab the core in the air, like this. Like that. And then you can grab it. If you aren't sure that you can do that, or you can't do it consistently, you can just put the portal way up there, and then just put one beneath you, and fall towards it, or run into it, and grab it like that. I prefer to do it the first way. Once you've got this core, put a portal right here. Put the portal here. Put an orange one beneath you, and then spam jump as you're going into the orange one. That's what I like to do. Because you're going to hit the railing, just spam jump, and then straight left a bit, so like this. And it means you'll end up sort of in here. Press the button, put the blue one above the dispenser, come to this file window, put the orange in. Oh, I waited too long. Put the orange, the last core in, and you've beaten the game for the first time.
Where did your life go so wrong?
Are you trying to escape? things have changed since the last time you left the building. What's going on? I don't need to live. Back in here.